Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
Hey everybody, welcome back to a quick beer review. Chugging along with Stoutmas, not chugging along. we haven't chugged any beers yet this year. It's funny how many comments I've gotten. People were like, dude, start chugging stouts again. I might, who knows? I don't know. We're gonna go to Modern Times. It's been a while since I've had some Modern Times. I was a Modern Times member for a while, 4 or 5 years, I think. And I didn't even realize I had this beer. I don't know when I got this. There's not a vintage on it, but I think the last time I was a member was 2020. So it's been a couple years. So this has to be 2020 or 2019. But this is Modem Tones Apple Cake Edition. This is a big boy beer. It is, per the label, 14.4% alcohol by volume. It says Imperial Stout, aged in apple brandy barrels, one of my favorite barrels, with vanilla and cinnamon. So I'm guessing the cinnamon probably won't be around anymore. Maybe the vanilla will be. I don't even care. I just want the apple brandy barrel at this point. What is the beer? One of the Prairie beers. There's an apple brandy Prairie stout that I love. I think I did a review of that beer a long time ago, but one of my favorite stouts ever. Apple brandy barrel are so good. I'm not even a brandy drinker, but I just love stouts that are in apple brandy barrel. So yeah, they didn't put a vintage on it. They usually do, and they don't. Modern Times has gone through some stuff. They really got screwed. They started expanding a bunch, and then the pandemic hit, and they were hit hard with all kinds of stuff, and they just ended up getting sold to Maui Brewing Company. So yeah, closed down a bunch of places, which is a bummer. Big fan of Modern Times. So let's get into this one, into the Modern Times glassware, because you guys know beer tastes better in proper glassware. We're just going to pour this right down the middle, see if a head is generated. This is kind of, I don't know what it looks like on camera. It's kind of cola-ish coming out of the bottle. Not super, super dark, but it is pitch black in the glass, and it has that cool, excuse me, like just dark kind of mocha-colored head. Yeah, pitch black. There's not even like a ruby red around like the edge of the glass, like sometimes happens with stouts. I don't know, quarter finger of khaki head. I have not used, I forgot I had this glass too. I have not used this glass in a long time. Love this glass. So, shove our fat nose in it, see what it smells like. Gosh, this beer smells ridiculously good. It's sweet, like, I don't know, brandy, I guess. That's what that spirit is. It's sweet spirit. It's fudgy. One of the cool things about Modem Tones, I love just the regular base beer Modem Tones. It was one of like their thickest beer as far as like stout goes. So this is, they used to do Monsters Park and Modem Tones, if I remember right, Monsters Park. Modem Tones was my favorite between those two. Monsters Park was always fun too. They used to do a ton of variants on that too. I don't even know if they still make Monsters Park, but I just remember this beer being like super like full mouthfeel. This smells great. There's a definite like desserty sweetness. It doesn't smell super sweet, but there is like a vanilla sort of cake frosting, much like, oh gosh, what did we drink last night? FOMO? It has that cool vanilla thing. But yeah, super fudgy, sweet, apple brandy, a little bit of like oak. Smells awesome. It doesn't smell like overly boozy, which is crazy since it's almost 15%. It just smells, you get that spirit character, but it doesn't smell, like sometimes you'll put your nose in a beer that's barrel aged and it kind of like burns your nose. This is not burner. Like, it doesn't smell fusel. It doesn't smell crazy alcoholic. So let's go and taste it. Cheers. Ooh, that's good. Really, really good. So you don't smell cinnamon, and I don't know if you're tasting cinnamon per se, but there's like a cool, cinnamon to me like offers a spice. There's like kind of a cool spice thing right on the middle of your tongue to the finish of that. This beer is very fudgy, very chocolatey, but it gets cut nicely with like that kind of brandy spirit. But yeah, this does not drink heavy. It doesn't drink boozy. This is scary for 14.4%. This is really, really good. The mouthfeel isn't as chewy as I remember Modem Tones being, but it could be because it was aged in a barrel. I have no idea. yeah, that apple brandy sweetness, it's just nice because it offers a sweetness with like that kind of woody oaky thing. There's kind of like a charred characteristic to this. It doesn't go like smoky, but it offers like that charred kind of wood thing. But yeah, really, really fudgy. I love chocolate stouts. You guys know if you watch my stout reviews. Big fan of that. I like the vanilla sweetness of this, and I like the apple brandy sweetness, but it doesn't go overly sweet. It doesn't get crazy like pastry. It doesn't go crazy beatus. This is a delicious stout that drinks, for me, under the 14.4%. We're having problems with our words right now. But yeah, this is really, really, really good. I kind of wish I would have drank this fresh just to see what it was like. I totally forgot I was going through the wine fridge. I'm like, oh yeah, look at this beer. Yay. Yay me. That's really, really good. I'm a fan. So I'm going to have to share this one with my wife. I can't solo dome a bomber of 14.5% beer. I got to work tomorrow. I got shit to do. So this is world-class stuff. I really, really enjoy this. I'm gonna have to look up and see when this beer was produced, because it's a couple years in the bottle for sure. But yeah, if you guys have a bottle of this, crack it, drink it now. It's drinking great. So that's Modem Tones Apple Cake Edition. You guys like this one? I hope so. You guys Modern Times fans? Has anybody? I haven't had Modern Times since they've been sold. I'm sure it still tastes the same. I got to get back down there. Encinitas is awesome. For me anyways, because their whole menu is vegan food. It's rad. Love it. So that's it. I'm out of here. Appreciate you guys watching. See you soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse, so I can bring bad news to all these